Bosch.
At one point, we have to break down the coaches here. We got Udonis Haslem on one side and comedian Kevin Hart on the other.
Oh, my goodness. And so we are underway. Here's Rajon Rondo bringing it up against Chris Paul. And you pointed out Rondo hearing some boos. He gets it on the top, hoists the first shot of the game, misses, and Carmelo clears for Team Wade.
Here comes Chris Paul with the ball on the left side of the court.
Going against Rondo, Amari Stoudemire wants it, and he's got it. Going against Chris Bosh. One-on-one, taking it right to the hoop. Man, made that look easy.
He wanted a foul call on that one, Amari. It's for charity, Amari.
No blood, no foul in this game.
Kevin Durant misses the three.
Tries to come right back, and here's Dwayne Wade bringing it up. Chris Paul, looks like they're being very patient so far, but you know, after a while, it's just going to be run and gun. Here's Amari Stoudemire again, hoisting another one against Chris Bosh.
An air ball.
And back comes Team LeBron. Bounce pass. Oh, Westbrook misses it. Had a slam, and he has to smile about that. Rondo set him up beautifully. Back comes Chris Paul for Team Wade.
Russell Westbrook's not going to be able to live that one down the rest of the night. You know that's not going to be the case. These guys are going to make fun of him the rest of the evening.
You're probably right. Darrell Wright's going to inbound it for Team Wade. They're wearing black, going right to left. Dwayne Wade now underneath against Westbrook. Spins, kicks it back out to Carmelo.
Easy three.
Count it.
Carmelo Anthony might have the sweetest stroke in the NBA, JB.
Well, this guy also has it. Kevin Durant has a pretty sweet stroke. Misses that one, and Carmelo sweeps another rebound ahead to Darrell Wright. And he sets up Wade, but for the alley-oop, but overthrows him a little bit, and back comes LeBron James.
It's been a while since Darrell has played.
He sets up Kevin Durant, and he didn't miss his dunk. Plenty of high-flying action early. Team Wade leading Team LeBron 5-2 early in this ball game.
Kevin Hart is talking trash over here, JB.
Well, he's a comedian. That's what he does for a living.
Darrell for three.
Darrell misses the three, and Durant ahead to LeBron, lays it up for Westbrook, and this time he makes sure.
A ridiculous alley-oop from LeBron to Westbrook.
And that's the kind of thing we're going to see all night long in this game. It's going to make it so much fun.
Get used to it.
It's amazing, George, you see these guys have such size as we see. Rondo thought he had a steal, but there's a whistle. These guys are so big, but they're so agile, and they all handle the ball so effortlessly.
It's truly amazing what you see these athletes in the NBA do. They could probably, you could make the argument they are the best athletes in all of sports.
And certainly among the most well-conditioned. Westbrook inbounds it to Rondo. Looks inside to Chris Bosh, who loses it going the way up, and so back comes Team Wade. Chris Paul surveying the floor, takes it himself, misses on the front iron. D. Wade up strong with the rebound, but misses. And let's see whose ball it is. Looks like it's going to...
Referees are talking it over.
They're not sure, and neither are we.
It's going to be Team Wade. Wade ball. UD, what's going on over there?
Udonis Haslem with the honorary coaches.
Carmelo Anthony there.
Carmelo Anthony knocking down the jumper, and Udonis Haslem violating the protocol and going all the way to the opposing bench.
Getting in our way.
I guess there is no protocol in this game.
No.
All right, Rondo looking for Chris Bosh down low. He's working down low.
Spin move.
Spin move, misses. And here's Chris Paul with it. Sees Kevin Durant in front of him. Will he take it? No. Oh, what a feed from Dwayne Wade behind the back. Darrell Wright wasn't able to convert, but he does draw the foul. And so he'll go to the free throw line. Darrell Wright, certainly very popular when he was here with the Miami Heat. One of Dwayne Wade's best friends, and certainly D. Wade hated to see him go. But Wright had a terrific opportunity with the Golden State Warriors and really fit in very well with that team. And it'll be interesting to see as Mark Jackson takes over that ball club, George, how Darrell Wright's game could continue to blossom.
Well, I'm sure he's going to tell Darrell, hand down, man down when he's playing defense. Mark's signature call on ABC.
LeBron James handling it against Carmelo Anthony. LeBron throws it to Rondo underneath, lays it up so effortlessly, and that's his game. Rondo's a pure penetrator. Back comes Chris Paul quickly for Team Wade.
He makes it look so easy, JB, Rondo, right? It's almost effortless.
Kick ball, and so it'll stay that way. And looks like we've got our first timeout on the floor. So let's step away from the South Florida All-Star Classic. Team Wade leading Team LeBron by the score of 10-6. Back with more action in a moment. Welcome back to the South Florida All-Star Classic for charity. We are in the packed U.S. Century Bank Arena. Jim Berry here with George Sedano. George, what do you think so far?
Well, Carmelo Anthony's looking good. He's got 2 3-pointers, leads the way, leads all scorers with 6 points. As Team Wade, though, leads 9-6 early on, JB.
It was 10 a moment ago. I guess they took a...
Well, they took one away, I feel like. I feel like they took one away somewhere. But all right, so Carmelo gets the ball here. Left corner. Up against Chris Bosh. Shoots the ball, misses. Here comes Dwayne Wade with the rebound. Back up to Chris Paul. Blocked by Rajon Rondo. Rebound Stoudemire up and gets fouled. Amari Stoudemire will go to the charity stripe.
And, yeah, these guys are playing for charity, George, but they're playing some defense in this ball game, which is good to see.
It's very odd in a game like this where you'll get that. Amari Stoudemire, his first year with the Knicks, got them back into the postseason. They lost that first-round series against the Celtics where he got hurt. He hits the front end.
But this guy is a pure scoring machine, and many people wondered if he would have the same dimension in his game when he left the Phoenix Suns. They thought maybe he fed off of Steve Nash, but he proved in New York that this guy is a talent no matter where he plays and no matter who he plays with.
Chauncey Billups certainly helped aid that cause. He misses the back end, but there's a steal here for Team Wade. Wade up to Durrell, who gets it in for an easy layup. Team Wade 12-6 right now. Here comes Rondo back up the court, up to Westbrook. That's a small backcourt, but a lot of speed in that backcourt, JB.
Well, you know, in a game like this, that's as important as anything because you're not really calling post-up plays or anything. This is all one-on-one ability. LeBron with the long fadeaway misses, and Dwayne Wade runs it down behind the back. Oh, but Carmelo wasn't quite expecting it, so we're going the other way with it.
So here we go. It's been some fun action, though, thus far. Yeah, Rondo to take the ball out to Westbrook. Westbrook will bring the ball up. Defense is set. Udonis is preaching defense. That's why Team Wade is playing D over there. Looks like they're going to try to post up Kevin Durant here on the right block against Durrell Wright. Fadeaway. Nice, easy bucket there for Kevin Durant. 12-8. Team Wade over Team LeBron.
Sometimes you get the feeling that Kevin Durant could score blindfolded. I mean, his shot is just so pure and his motion.
You may see that here, actually. Carmelo misses the layup. Kevin Durant with the rebound up to Chris Bosh, who's coming up the floor, passes it to Durant, gets the bucket, the scoop, the hoop, and the harm. And Team LeBron getting back in this 12-10. Team Wade leads with Kevin Durant go to the charity stripe.
And so Kevin Hart, we got the coaches arguing here. Kevin Hart saying that, telling Udonis Haslem that you haven't called a play yet. I'm enjoying hearing the coaches argue more than I am.
Kevin Hart is yelling at Udonis, Jibby, saying that he's called 3 plays and Udonis just letting them play. Here's Kevin Durant.
He knocks down the free throw.
Free throw, gets the back end there. It's 12-11, Team Wade over Team LeBron. Team Wade in black, Team LeBron in white. Here comes Chris Paul, crosses over, passes it out to Carmelo in the corner for 3. He hits it. Carmelo Anthony with 9 points, and Team Wade is rolling. Here comes LeBron, brings the ball up. Carmelo stops it. Sets a screen. No, screens in this game. Rajon Rondo from long distance. He misses. Dwayne Wade with the rebound. Brings the ball up court.
And Wade
with
takes
that Euro step out deep to Durrell in the corner. Durrell looks like he traveled, but no traveling call here. And Carmelo misses the ball. He fumbles there, and the ball's going the other way.
Well, Carmelo Anthony has been surprised by a couple of these passes, but these guys are having some fun, and that's the main thing. Team Wade leading Team LeBron 14-11. Russell Westbrook back with it now. The top of the circle down low to LeBron. Let's see if he's got those posts.
Oh, rejected by Wade.
But there's
Russell Westbrook
cleaning up.
Yeah. Nice rejection there by Wade, though.
Told you they're playing some defense.
It's competitive right now. Here comes Chris Paul. Easy dump to Durrell Wright with the layup. And Team Wade scores again, 16-13 Team Wade. Kevin Durant bringing the ball up the court. We got some substitutions ready to come in here in a second here, but Kevin Durant wants none of that. He's crossing up Durrell Wright. Passes it to Bosh inside, and he dunks a monstrous dunk there for Chris Bosh. Easy 2 there.
16-15 Team Wade leading Team LeBron after that. Back at the other end, the foul is called. And I think we're about to see some wholesale substitutions in the ball game.
We got Jamal Crawford in there, Mario Chalmers, looks like Rudy Gay. Johnny Flynn, Tristan Thompson. They're subbing all 5 guys in, it seems like. Yeah, that's the case on one end, on Team Wade's end. And here comes Karan Butler.
And Damon Jones also in for
John Wall.
Team LeBron.
Mario Chalmers checking in.
Lots of hugs on the court as we've got some new faces, as you pointed out.
A lot of love here, JP.
Yeah.
It's a lot of love. But so far, a lot of high-flying action. We'll see what this next group of guys will bring. But with that said, right now, Team Wade leading 16-15 here in the first quarter. You're here listening to or watching the South Florida All-Star Classic. We'll be right back in just a moment.
We're back live at the U.S. Century Bank Arena. Jim Berry here with you for the South Florida All-Star Classic along with George Sedano. And we've had some exciting action so far. Team Wade leading Team LeBron 16-15. Had some dunks, had some defense. There you see LeBron taking a breather as they have substituted in. And we're going to see a lot of that during this basketball game. But George, what's great to see is that the fans so far getting their money's worth.
No doubt, JP. I mean, look at how these guys are flying up and down the court. We got some defense. I've never seen defense in a game like this ever. I'm impressed with what I've seen so far. You're getting legit action tonight.
And don't you think that LeBron and D-Wade going against each other and D-Wade getting the rejection on LeBron, man, when they get back to playing and practice, don't think that he won't remind him of that.
What are you talking about? He's going to tweet it out tonight. What are you talking about? At Dwayne Wade versus at King James. That's what you're going to have to see.
And LeBron's going to say, I'll let you have that one.
Well, remember, when LeBron was in Cleveland, they had some epic battles against each other. It was some fun stuff. So.
Absolutely. All righty, here we are back with some action here.
Kevin Hart is really upset here. He is he's challenging Udonis over there.
Kevin Hart giving Udonis has him a hard time about his loose-fitting jeans as Mario Stoudemire misses the first of 2 free throws.
That's the show within the show. That we should have mic'd him up.
I'm telling you. Stoudemire's second free throw on the way is good.
Should be 18-15 Team Wade.
All right, back comes Johnny Flynn. And here's Rudy Gay, an exciting player for the Memphis Grizzlies, and what a run they had in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's nice that he's back because he got hurt during last season. There's Tristan Thompson, the young fella from Cleveland.
With a nice move inside. And, of course, the Cleveland Cavaliers with a lot of young talent as they are rebuilding that roster. And may not be long before the Cavaliers are back on top as we see Mario Chalmers with the reverse layup.
John Wall getting the ball to him. John Wall, one of the fastest players in the league, Jim Berry. Woo! Fade away for Rondo.
John Wall back with it, Washington Wizards.
That's a great speed battle there when you get Wall versus Rondo.
And Wall hoists the jumper, misses. Rudy Gay clears. But there's a steal by Wall. Going the other way, one-on-one against Gay, and he lays it in. Beautiful play by John Wall, and you see how athletic he is.
Impressive defense there. Getting back. Looks like Rudy Gay might have been hit in the lower extremities there, Jim Berry.
Nice way to put it. Johnny Flynn back with it for Team LeBron. And Jamal Crawford, instant offense for the Atlanta Hawks. Misses on the back end there, and back comes James Harden.
Jamal has never seen a shot he doesn't like, Jim.
James Harden, you could say that about him too. The entire Oklahoma City Thunder team, they can certainly score quickly.
Johnny Flynn. Out to Damon.
Damon Jones misses, but rebound goes inside, poked away, and now James Harden ahead to John Wall.
Back Johnny Flynn. Oh! The youngster Tristan Thompson
gets fouled there, and you know, we've got a shot clock here, but frankly,
nobody's paying attention to it, and it's not even running.
We don't need it. A minute to go here in the first quarter as Team Wade leads Team LeBron in 23-19.
Kevin Hart getting heated over here. Getting heated.
It's for charity, Coach. It's for charity. Here's Tristan Thompson. He misses
both free throws.
Both free throws. James Harden back with it for Team Wade. Here's Amari Stoudemire.
Check back in.
He's played a lot of minutes so far. I guess Amari's trying to get in shape.
He wants to be the MVP.
Obviously. Turns it over there, though. Back comes the other way, and what a move. And Rudy Gay throwing it down with authority for Team LeBron.
The Thunder by Rudy Gay.
And he is...
Udonis chest bumping him.
That's
not even his team.
That's something you don't see every day in an NBA game.
Actually, no, that is his team.
That is his
right.
team,
He's Team LeBron.
I don't think he would have chest thumped the other team. 23-21 the score. Team Wade leading Team LeBron. 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter here at FIU.
Kevin Hart saying to Udonis, anyway you can get your braids back. I like UD with the new cut.
I do too. I didn't recognize him at first, but I like the look.
Misses the free throw here. Rudy Gay, but gets the tip.
Hoists the jumper and knocks it down. And so now we've got a tie game with about 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Mario Chalmers bringing it back up for Team Wade. Chalmers certainly had some clutch moments for the Heat in their run to the NBA Finals. Launches one here, misses. Back comes Jamal Crawford. Hop skipping his way up the court. Finds Johnny Flynn, who was fouled on his way to the bucket.
By John Wall. John Wall with the foul there. Are they even keeping fouls here? I don't even think so. Well, yeah, they are, I guess. They are.
Yeah, looks like they are.
Team Wade has 5 fouls, so it looks like John Wall may be in foul trouble already.
Come on, you can't get in foul trouble in a charity game.
Apparently he is. He's got 3. I don't know how many he's allowed. No one told us in the rules.
Hey, coaches, we're trying to see the game if you don't mind.
I don't think they care. They're doing their own show at this point.
Have the show within a show here.
Johnny Flynn at the stripe. He gets him.
The 2 coaches at the scorer's table having fun, and so are the players. James Harden bringing it up. 24-23 the score. Team LeBron now in front of Team Wade.
Looks like he's going to play for the last shot here.
Little strategy here. Amari Stoudemire, triple teamed inside, gets it back to James Harden, who hoists the 3, and he knocks it down at the buzzer. How about that? A fitting way to end the first quarter. The South Florida All-Star Classic ends in the first quarter with Team Wade leading Team LeBron 26-24.
A nice shot there by James Harden. I mean, he is deadly from the outside. Now you know why he is such a big part of what Oklahoma City does.
We'll be back with more action here from FIU right after this.
And welcome back into the South Florida All-Star Classic. George Sedano, Jim Barry here at FIU. As we've got Team Wade and Team LeBron. Team Wade leading 26-24 here in the first quarter. And an air ball by Caron Butler. Tried to get saved there by Mario Chalmers, JB. It looks like Caron's a little rusty. He hasn't played in a while, so we'll give him some slack here.
But he had a smile on his face as he hoisted up that near air ball that Mario Chalmers tried to save.
Here comes Johnny Flynn bringing the ball up court. Mario Chalmers on defense into the post to Tristan Thompson against Carmelo Anthony. Backs him down. Right hand over, an easy bucket for the youngster, Tristan Thompson.
He's a long, lanky player and not afraid to take it down low.
Part of the youth movement there in Cleveland. Here comes John Wall out to Carmelo on the right block against Thompson. Wants to get back at the young fella. Pulls up, shoots it in and out. And rebound for Jamal Crawford. He brings it up court with a little skip hop step there. Behind the back, layup and in. Beautiful job there by Jamal Crawford. And Team LeBron scores there, takes the lead, 28-26.
What an athletic move by a very athletic and exciting player.
Got a kick ball here on Rudy Gay. So ball will be back out to Team Wade. Mario Chalmers will inbound the ball from the side.
You know, if I had to put my finger on the atmosphere here, it's somewhere between an all-star game and an and one.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. Maybe like Kevin Durant when he was playing at Rucker.
Absolutely, yeah.
Chalmers into James Harden. Harden dumps it down. Left block to Carmelo. Fade away. Off the rim.
Rudy Gay
with the. I can't see because Kevin Hart's in the way. Coach, you're in the way. Here comes Rudy Gay at the top for three. Wow, long 3 there by Rudy Gay. 31-26 Team LeBron.
Rudy Gay with a lot of range, and
Inside, goes to the
James
hole.
Harden makes it easy, parts the defense there.
James Harden on the bucket.
As Team Wade trailing 31-28. Johnny Flynn trying to cross up Mario Chalmers. Fadeaway jumper. Back iron. Here comes James Harden. Harden in traffic. Bringing up the ball. Looks like Damon trying to play some defense on him. Kicks out to John Wall with the monster dunk by John Wall. He brought everyone out of their seats here. Woo!
And that's what these fans paid to see. And fans here got up out of their seats on that dunk from John Wall. That's what you call being posterized.
Jamal Crawford throws it out of bounds. Team Wade ball. That is what the people paid the price of admission for, JB. But we got some substitutions. Here comes Dwayne Wade, Darrell Wright, and Chris Paul back in. Out goes Caron Butler. That was quick hook for Caron. He's still dinged up, I think.
Looks like Dwayne Wade's also back in the ball game along with Carmelo Anthony. And
there's too many players on the floor for Team Wade right now. They got like 7 guys out there. Harden he checks out. Looks like Mario Chalmers checking out too.
We'll get the lineup set in a minute.
Here we go. Now we got Wade, Darrell, Carmelo, John Wall, and Chris Paul. Wow, double point guard backcourt here. Chris Paul bringing the ball up the floor. Out to Wall. Who do you stop here? Wall into the middle of the paint. Loses the ball. Chris Bosh bringing it up to Rajon Rondo. Up for Kevin Durant, who misses. Bosh misses the putback and puts it in on the second attempt. Up Team Wade now. Comes back up the floor. Carmelo brings it to Darrell. Easy layup. Nice cut there by Darrell.
These guys look like they played together.
You think? Rondo trying to thread the needle there. Carmelo with the steal. Out to Chris Paul. Up top to Wade with the alley-oop. The slammer. D-Wade bringing the house down.
And a terrific no-look pass from CP3 to set him up.
Kevin Durant from long distance. Hits the front rim. Dwayne Wade with the rebound. Out to Chris Paul. Paul pushing the pace here. Into the paint. Wow. Great crossover into Darrell. Darrell off the glass, misses. Carmelo with the rebound and puts it back in. Team Wade back on top now, 36-33. Amari looks like he's ready to check back in here, but Rondo bringing the ball up the floor. Rondo taking it baseline. Wow, beautiful layup there. Rondo.
And the pace is really picking up in this game now, back and forth. And
no more D, JB. That's it.
The great thing about these games is you really get to see how skilled these players are. Look at Chris Paul go to work.
Playing with him.
Fade away.
Chris Bosh there with the rebound. Here comes Rondo back up, pushing the pace. Poked away by Chris Paul, and Rondo falls out of bounds. Where's the ball, though? Whose ball is it? Is it going to be Team LeBron or Team Wade? Looks like it's going to stay over here on this side for Team LeBron.
I believe it is. Team Wade leading 36-35 with about 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Here at U.S. Century Bank Arena at FIU, and what an event this is. What a coup this is for FIU.
Absolutely. Oh, Russell Westbrook trying to throw it down. A little too far away, though, JB.
Second dunk that he's missed tonight. Here's Dwayne Wade.
D-Wade misses one back iron. This is getting fun.
It is.
Wade.
He'll try again.
Reverse. Easy shot there. Dwayne Wade's team up 38-35 on Team LeBron. Here comes the King for three. Front iron misses. Rebound to Amari Stoudemire. Out to Carmelo Anthony. Anthony bringing it up on the wing. Easy alley-oop. Oh, looks like those two, him and Dwayne Wade, not communicating very well there, JB.
The pass goes into the seats.
So right now, Team Wade leads 38-35, 7:46 to go here in the second quarter. Jim Barry, George Sedano with you here from FIU for the South Florida Basketball Classic. We'll be back in just a moment.
Back live here at U.S. Century Bank Arena as Team Wade, captained of course by Dwayne Wade, leads Team LeBron, captained by LeBron James. 38-35 is the score. 7 minutes 46 seconds remaining here before halftime, and we've had some terrific action so far. Carmelo Anthony leading all scores with 10 points for Team Wade as Russell Westbrook takes it. Team
LeBron
in white going left to right. And we've got a whistle.
Apparently a foul. Ticky-tack foul here at a charity event.
Let him play. Come on. Russell Westbrook inbounds it to LeBron James, who still hasn't scored in this game. Kevin Durant now working against Carmelo Anthony, and he gets hacked going up. Carmelo didn't like that call, and neither did his coach, Udonis Haslem.
Yeah, fired up UD over there. Well, wait, there's a little ticky-tack. Come on, let him play like you said.
How do you guard a Kevin Durant? The
You don't.
guy's so lanky. He gets the shot off so quickly.
You can shoot almost over anyone.
From anywhere.
Yeah. Kevin Hart is way up to midcourt here. He is not happy.
You know, George, and looking around the arena, too, I have a sense that we have a lot of real hardcore basketball fans in the audience here, not just casual fans who might come out to a game every now and then. These folks really follow the game.
Passionate fans, knowledgeable fans. It's very obvious tonight thus far. And we've got some stars in the crowd. Gabrielle Union right down from us.
Paul.
Kevin Durant makes both free throws. Chris Paul back with it now for Team Wade. Carmelo Anthony on the block, spins, goes up strong, misses, but he's fouled.
Gets hacked.
And so he'll go shoot a couple of free throws. 38-35, Team Wade leading, 38-37 now, Team Wade leading Team LeBron.
Are you surprised with all the points in the paint we're getting here? I mean, not just the alley-oop stuff, but I'm talking about guys trying to get into the block.
The play is not ragged at all. It seems like the guys have a fundamental idea of what they want to try to do. They see the matchups and try to take advantage of it.
We even saw some screen and roll earlier. I mean, I'm surprised at the type of play we've seen here today.
Amar'e Stoudemire knocks down the first free throw as Rudy Gay checks back in the ball game for Team LeBron, giving Chris Bosh a breather.
Let's not forget, Jim, though, they have played a number of these events. They played one for Carmelo in Philadelphia. They played one just last week for Chris Paul in North Carolina.
LeBron James told me this is the 5th game that he's played in.
Right.
So you're right. They are used to each other and kind of used to the feel of what these games should be all about. As LeBron brings it back up for his team, trailing by 3. He goes against Carmelo Anthony. Again, LeBron looking for his first bucket, goes down low and easily knocks it down. And maybe we see the benefit of some of the things he was doing this summer, working in the offseason with Hakeem Olajuwon.
Some post moves. Hopefully that's what he wants to add
Carmelo
to his game.
sees the double team, dribbles away from it. Now hoists the jumper and draws the foul. Kevin Durant hacked him on the way up.
3 free throws, it looks like, for Carmelo, I believe.
And Kevin Durant giving the referee a glare like this is a mid-season game, George.
You would have thought Steve Javie or someone was sitting there. Dick Bavetta.
You know, Carmelo Anthony, a player who, when he gets on a roll and when he feels it, I don't know that I've seen a guy who just gets in that zone, is so unstoppable.
Remember in that game against the Celtics, the second one in Boston, he literally carried them in that game. The game Amar'e Stoudemire got hurt, and they ended up losing the game at the end on an offensive foul that I'm sure he's still upset about.
Think about that draft, George. Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh all coming out in the same year.
Whew. It's arguably the best draft in the history of the NBA. The 84 draft's pretty good. You got Jordan, you got Olajuwon, you got a number of players there. We won't mention Sam Bowie, but there's always those guys.
Russell Westbrook knocking down the 3 over James Harden. And that ties the game at 42 here with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go before halftime. Amar'e Stoudemire throwing it down over Kevin Durant.
And the stare.
Oh, my goodness.
I think you and I wanted to hide under the table after that.
Kevin Durant reaching for his eye, but Amar'e Stoudemire put that one in his eye.
Oh, man, and the crowd here is loving that.
I'm telling you. Oh, boy.
KD is not a defender, JB.
I don't know if anybody could have defended that.
No.
Because Amar'e got it right where he wanted it and threw it down. And one.
Needless to say, yes.
Oh, man.
We may have a substitution here.
Looks like Tristan Thompson wants to check back in if they allow him, but I don't think they will.
Youngster, go back to the bench. That's what they're saying. Let us play this game.
What are they chanting?
They want somebody in the game. I couldn't hear what they were saying, though.
Amar'e Stoudemire going to shoot one more free throw here, and he front rims it. LeBron with the one-armed rebound, bringing it back. His team down by 2. LeBron looking for Russell Westbrook against Dwayne Wade. Hoists the 3, misses, and Carmelo with another rebound. He's hit the boards hard. James Harden is he going to challenge LeBron? He did, but he missed the layup. Rudy Gay to LeBron, who takes it himself. Another miss by Kevin Durant, and now you talk about the action being fast and furious. Here's Dwayne Wade putting it down as he gets the feed from Amari Stoudemire.
A turnover, though, again. No,
Rondo still has it.
Now a turnover.
It's a turnover.
I predicted it.
James Harden has it, and now Team Wade again. Chris Paul lays it in, and Team Wade has had a little flurry as now they have a 6-point lead with 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go before halftime.
We got a track meet breaking out here.
Kevin Durant misses the dipsy-do move. James Harden takes a spill. Chris Paul looking for Carmelo, who throws it down. And I'll tell you, the folks here under the basket are getting quite a treat because there have been a number of monster dunks right in their laps here.
All on our left side.
That's right.
Mean, nothing is happening on the right side. Those fans on the right side aren't.
We've got a timeout on the floor. Team Wade pulling out to an 8-point lead over Team LeBron, 50-42. Back with more exciting action in the South Florida All-Star Classic in a moment.
Welcome back to FIU. George Sedano, Jim Barry here at the South Florida All-Star Classic. Team Wade leading Team LeBron, 50-42, 5:27 to go here in the first half. Jim, what do you make so far of this?
You know, what's interesting to me is that we've seen these guys play defense, number one. We've seen these guys hit the boards. It's not just a freewheeling, ragged kind of a game. There really is some organization to it, and you really appreciate the athleticism that these guys have and the structure that they're bringing to these games.
But every once in a while, they turn on the Jets for us here, and that's the fun part. LeBron with the step-back jumper. Misses. Rebound. Jamal Crawford looks like he got bumped, but out to Rudy Gay, who misses badly on that one. Rebound. Chris Paul bringing it up. Little skip step right there. Out to James Harden from the wing. In and out. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Out to Westbrook. High-paced action. Westbrook with the Euro step. Fouled there by Chris Paul.
It was 1-on-3, but that's okay.
Hey, that's what these games are all about. Russell Westbrook, by the way, he doesn't care if it's 1-on-5. He's going to the basket.
And with the speed that he has, you can certainly understand that. And here's a guy, I think, Westbrook, who I thought was unfairly maligned a little bit in Oklahoma City. A terrific talent. And, of course, the knock on him was that maybe he was looking to score a little bit too much for a point guard. But when you look at the structure of that team, Kevin Durant's going to be the first option, and he's the second.
Yeah, he took a lot of flack in that Dallas series when they lost. I mean, listen, Dirk, though, was just unstoppable during the whole postseason, Jim. It didn't matter who it was. They beat them, they swept the Lakers, and then we know what they did to the Heat. So I don't blame Russell. He's a young player, still 22 years old. I believe might have just turned 23, so a long ways to go still. Here comes Dwayne Wade bringing the ball back up the floor. Out on the left side, he shoots for three. Dwayne Wade, count all three of those.
Knocking that one down over the lanky Rudy Gay.
LeBron pulls up for three. He hits one. A three-pointer for the King. And it's 53-46, Team Wade, 4:32 to go here in the first half. Wade bringing back the ball up on the floor. He crosses him up. He shoots for three again. He misses front iron. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh going to bring the ball up the floor behind his back. Look, he's showing off some moves there.
He's a point guard now.
Out to Rudy Gay in the block. Passes to Westbrook, who fumbles the ball. Westbrook, he may take this one.
You think?
He's sizing guys up. He's sizing Amari up. Here he goes into the lane, misses the shot.
I was right.
Yeah. So Westbrook will go to the charity stripe, and here's some more wholesale changes.
Mario Chalmers back in the game along with Caron Butler, Darrell Wright, and John Wall for Team Wade. As D. Wade gets a breather.
Kevin Durant coming back in for Team LeBron.
4 minutes to go before halftime. Team Wade leading Team LeBron 53-46. You're watching exclusive coverage of the South Florida All-Star Classic here on MyTV 33. We're also streaming this game on CBSMiami.com. And Russell Westbrook, I believe, will be shooting a couple of free throws in this one.
Amari's upset about something, apparently. Kevin Hart's coming back up court. Kevin Hart's going to get teed up.
He doesn't want to come out of the game.
Oh, that's what it is. Amari, what happened there, Amari?
Amari's upset that the coach is yanking him.
Russell Westbrook hits the front end nose.
I think Amari's got more minutes than anybody in the game so far, though.
He does. He doesn't want to come out. I'm telling you, he's trying to get that MVP award. Here's Russell Westbrook with the back end, and he misses. Carmelo Anthony brings the ball up after Caron Butler got the rebound. Anthony off the dribble, takes it to the basket, misses off the glass. Mario Chalmers with the putback. And here comes Team LeBron the other way. Steal by Caron Butler. Up to Darrell Wright. Darrell out to Carmelo for three. In and out. Russell Westbrook with the long rebound. Looks like he's off to the races. Westbrook kicks it back out to Jamal Crawford. Back out to LeBron under the basket. Into Kevin Durant for the dunk. And Team LeBron inching closer. Trailing by 9 with 3:29 to go. John Wall with the ball. Top of the key. Trying to take Jamal Crawford out to three for Darrell. Darrell misses. Rebound, fighting under the glass. Looks like it's going to go Team LeBron's way.
Might be Team Wade, actually.
Oh, nope.
Oh, it's still
going the other direction.
Still Team LeBron, okay. More substitutions. James Harden back in the ball game for Team Wade. Jamal Crawford will inbound it to
Rajon Rondo. You like Rondo's shoes?
I think they'd look great on you, George.
You know me, I'm loud, JB. So they work for me. LeBron.
And so are those shoes. I like LeBron's shoes, by the way.
LeBron fadeaway. Misses. To James Harden. Harden, a deep outlet pass to Darrell, who stops.
Yeah, I think he knew that LeBron was trailing, and so he decided discretion is the better part of valor there.
Don't want to get stuffed by the king. Harden for three. He misses. Durant rebounds the ball. He's bringing it up the floor. Durant all the way to the hole, to the rack, misses. LeBron with the putback misses there. LeBron still underneath the basket and lays it in. LeBron James gets the basket. 55-49, Team Wade still leading Team LeBron.
And if you're a Heat fan, you love it when LeBron is scoring down low, because that's, of course, something they want to see more from him this season.
I'm sure the front office is smiling right now whenever they do get back on the floor. John Wall misses, but that looks like it's a goaltend there.
I think it was. Jamal Crawford mistimed his jump.
And looks like we have a timeout here. 2:25 to go here at FIU for the South Florida All-Star Classic. Team Wade leading Team LeBron 57-51. More coming up next here on TV 33.
Take a moment to...
Back live here at the U.S. Century Bank Arena on the campus of Florida National University. It's the South Florida Charity All-Star Classic. The All-Stars are here putting on a show as Mario Chalmers passed a little too long, but it was deflected away, and so it'll stay going in that direction for Team Wade, which leads Team LeBron 57-21 with a little over 2 minutes to go here in the first half. George, you see a lot of Heat jerseys in the crowd.
Of course. Home team getting a lot of love here. Wow, Mario Chalmers getting some love, speaking of the Heat, right there.
Gives Team Wade a 9-point lead. Maybe their biggest lead of this game so far. As Johnny Flynn slips, and you want to be careful about that.
Gotta clean that up.
Yeah, let's make sure that nobody gets hurt out here.
No towel boy. There we go. They're getting ready now.
And Team Wade will bring it. They're wearing the black uniforms going right to left.
Coach UD is coaching around here. He's doing his thing. He is getting guys fired up.
James Harden hoisting the three, misses. LeBron clears, and they'll head the other direction. Team LeBron in the white uniforms going left to right. Jamal Crawford deep in the corner knocks down the three. He's like the modern-day Vinnie Johnson, a microwave instant offense.
Oh, yeah. He's had a lot of 50-point games in his career. For a guy who's not a superstar, you don't see that very often. Great role player.
Mario Chalmers back, hoisting another three, misses, and LeBron James clears again. Splits the defense. John Wall tried to get in his way, but fouled him as LeBron had his mind made up. He was going to the bucket.
Looks like the King might have gotten away with a little push-off there, JB.
You know.
Let him play. That's what you said.
You know. Guys that strong, guys are going to bounce off of you. All right, LeBron with it here against Darrell Wright in the corner. LeBron taking it down low, spins, lays it up easily.
And the dream is somewhere clapping in his home watching this game.
We're talking about Hakeem Olajuwon, whom LeBron James worked with in the offseason, improving his post-up moves. Said that he wanted to add that dimension to his game, and that would be good to see as rejection. Darrell Wright rejected by Kevin Durant. Back the other way. Durant will throw it down.
The thunder by Durant.
Making it happen at both ends of the court. And now it's the three-point game. Team Wade leading Team LeBron 60-57 with 40 seconds to go. Caron Butler double team. John Wall gets the teardrop to drop.
Friendly rim there.
62-57 the score as we have about 30 seconds to go. Johnny Flynn with the left hand, misses. Rebound by Rondo. Surprise Kevin Durant with the pass. And let's see whose ball it'll be. Udonis Haslem thinks that it should stay where it was.
Team James gets a recovery.
Kevin Hart throwing down the towel in front of Udonis Haslem. Hey, Kevin, you better be careful. Udonis could step on you, buddy.
You're right about that. All right, looks like they're going to hold for the last shot. LeBron James with it. And here's the count. 7 seconds to go. LeBron against Darrell Wright. One-on-one, mano-a-mano. LeBron lets it up and misses. And we are at halftime here in the South Florida All-Star Classic. 62 for Team Wade, 57 for Team LeBron.
Kevin Durant, your leader, 11 points right now at the half.
And Carmelo Anthony also with an impressive first half, and we saw some high-flying dunks, a couple of them from Dwayne Wade and Amari Stoudemire.
It's been a fun showcase thus far, JP. We got the second half coming up in just a sec.
But when we come back for halftime, we're going to hear from LeBron James and Dwayne Wade about this All-Star Classic and what it means for them to participate and also raise money for charities here in South Florida. Back with more in a moment. Welcome back to MyTV33's exclusive coverage of the South Florida All-Star Charity Classic. I'm Jim Berry along with George Sedano. See the players on the court warming up for the second half. We've got 24 more minutes of exciting charity basketball to go. And the All-Stars, George, so far have certainly put on a show.
Absolutely. Kevin Durant, 11 points thus far for Team LeBron. 10 points for Carmelo Anthony and Team Wade. And Team Wade with the lead right now, 62 to 57.
And most importantly, a lot of crowd-pleasing moments, and that's really what this is all about. And we've got Coach Kevin Hart here.
This guy
is not camera shy. Coach, that's okay. He's the coach of the team. That's all right. Okay. How you doing, Coach? Yeah, we're on live. We're on live, but that's okay. Yes, it is on live, Coach. That's okay. Anything? Yes, you did.
Tell us. Let him break down the game for us here. What happened in the game thus far, Coach? How's it gone for your team?
Well, right now it's going very well for me. My coaching plan is basically being perfected. I told my troops we're going to go out there, we're going to play hard.
Yeah.
We're going to run my offense. If you don't run my offense, you won't play.
You have an offense.
Yes, we're running flex. It's basically an offense that I basically implemented from my high school days. So right now my troops are running it. We're playing good. We're not playing both sides of the floor, though.
What happened with Amari?
Well, basically, Amari gave me a little attitude coming out the game. Bottom line, you're not rebounding. Means you're not going to play. We had this talk. At the end of the day, you can't beat me if we have to fight. And I think that's where I'm getting my respect as a coach.
No rebounds, no glory.
Pretty much, guys. I would love to talk right now. I got to get my troops ready. I got to go.
Seems as though you've had some disagreements with your opposing coach, Udonis Haslem.
Yeah, you know what? Udonis, he's not even really coaching. This is fun to him. He thinks it's a joke. It's something I'm taking serious. This is a potential job for me.
Speaking of Udonis, there he is. See,
just look at him. Nothing about him says successful coach. Watch your back to the camera. Open up to the camera.
You cannot have a conversation about basketball without a coach actually being a part of the conversation.
We understand.
I was right here.
No.
I was right here.
Let's get him in.
I was right here. Why don't you lick your lips? We're on television. Why don't you lick your lips, Udonis?
These guys are having so much fun here.
I didn't say a quarter of a coach. I didn't say a bitty ball coach. These are professional athletes, bro.
Yeah. Well, while you play around, I'm going to get my troops ready, guys. I got a job to do.
This is some of the best theater that we're getting.
Let's get you
guys, thanks so much. Hey, let's get Udonis Haslem on here. Udonis, what's it mean to you to see this event raise money for charities here in South Florida?
Oh, I mean, it's a tremendous event, and I'm just happy the way it came together for these guys. They called me, and I was wishing I could come out here and play, but wanted to continue to rehab myself and support. But I'm a little upset with you guys that you actually spoke to Kevin Hart before me. I can't believe you guys. Like, as far as we go back, you guys interviewed Kevin Hart before me?
Udonis, we have a feeling that when this is all said and done, you're going to be undefeated as a coach.
I appreciate that. Because if one thing to tell you, we definitely got better coaching.
Have your players executed your game plan, Udonis?
Not yet. Not yet. Made some adjustments in the second half. I found me an assistant coach from somewhere. I don't even know his name, but he helping me out with my substitutions, and we'll be all right.
We'll let you get back to coaching, UD. Thanks.
By the way, Udonis, I like the new look.
Absolutely.
I thought you was gonna let me get out of here without commenting on that.
Take care, Udonis Haslam. Okay, a class act. And he is certainly having a great time here. And say, you know what? So what if he's walking in front of the camera? We're all having fun here. This is a charity classic here at FIU. The fans are really having a great time, George. You can feel the energy in the building.
No question, Jim. They are having a blast. People are up in the air. They're throwing stuff in the crowd. They're getting T-shirts. They're getting all kinds of stuff, getting all kinds of action in between quarters. They're getting performances. It's been a fun time. FIU has done a nice job of putting this thing together, along with Team LeBron and Team Wade.
And you have to give credit to the players because they're giving them some quality basketball. It's not just ragged run and gun ball. You've seen some plays where the guys are really playing hard, playing some defense, challenging shots, going up hard to the rim. That's what people want to see.
They got like a stick shift car going on right now. A little bit of D for a little while, then they shift it into gear, and then they start running up and down the court, giving the high-flying action.
And this is the kind of thing you pointed out, George, and I think it was an excellent point. This is about the fourth or fifth game that these guys have done now for some of them. So this is something that they've become accustomed to doing, barnstorming, if you will, around the country. And to see this kind of talent come to South Florida really speaks to the
lick your lips
kind of popularity that the game has here.
Looks like we're getting back here with the action, JB.
That's Coach Kevin Hart. He's a comedian by trade and a very funny guy.
He's feisty tonight, too.
Very feisty. Looks like he's taking this seriously. All right, the second half underway as Team Wade takes it left to right there wearing the black uniforms. Team LeBron in white. Team LeBron trailing by 5 as Team LeBron allows Dwayne Wade to get to the rim. Woo! Right back the other way real quickly, though.
Easy. Kiss off the glass.
We've only played 15 seconds. We've got 4 points as we see LeBron James. Dwayne Wade scored the first bucket of the second half, and then LeBron comes right back, and he gets fouled. Free throw on the way is good.
Looks like LeBron wants to take over this half, JB. Remember, he wants to show people this is his house.
Chris Paul back with it, going against Rajon Rondo. And Carmelo Anthony hoisting the three, knocks it down. Carmelo had a big first half. Looks like he's picking up where he left off.
Carmelo tickling the twine.
Yes, sir. Rondo looking for Russell Westbrook. He launches a three, and that looks good. And all of a sudden, these guys are heating up here at the start of the second half.
Nothing but net there from Russell Westbrook.
67-63, Team Wade leading Team LeBron. Chris Paul back with it. Looking at a double team, gets it to Dwayne Wade against Russell Westbrook. He falls down, so Wade hoists the shot, misses. And now Team LeBron takes it the other way. Rajon Rondo looking to see who can give it up to. Kevin Durant says, how about me? He knocks down a three.
We got the three-point competition going on here all of a sudden.
And my money would be on Kevin Durant if it boils down to that.
You know what? I'd put some cash on Carmelo.
You're right. Once he gets warm, you're absolutely right. Chris Paul back with it as we have a one-point game. Team Wade leading Team LeBron. Here's Dwayne Wade working over Westbrook, knocks it down. So now Team Wade leading by 3.
Rondo inside.
Behind the back.
Rondo trying to make something happen down low, but ball goes out of bounds. Looks like it'll stay with Team LeBron.
Kickball action there.
Rondo will inbound it from beneath his basket. Chris Bosh lets it go. Nothing but net. And all of a sudden, the guys have the radar working. Looks like they're starting to take things a little more seriously, George.
They just got warmed up. That's all, like you said earlier. They just needed to warm this thing up. Here's Chris Paul.
Chris Paul misses the long jumper. LeBron clears, and he's pushing it up against Dwayne Wade. LeBron taking it to everybody, gets it to go. And that's what LeBron James gives you. He's a guy who can take it coast to coast.
Muscling it up there, Jim.
Team LeBron now back in front. Darrell Wright misses, and the rebound fight. Kept alive by Dwayne Wade. He lets it go. He misses, but another rebound by his teammate Darrell Wright. Carmelo, he'll dial up a three. He misses.
Front iron.
So Team Wade had 3 chances there, couldn't convert, and Kevin Durant says, I thought he was going to say he only needs 1, but they miss, and back comes Amari Stoudemire. I guess he's out of his coach's doghouse. He's back on the court.
Back in good graces, it seems like. By the way, the three-point party looks like the bouncer closed the velvet rope, JP.
Here's Dwayne Wade with the left hand. It's good, and his team goes back in front 71-70. Kevin Durant the other way, throwing it down as he got ahead of Chris Paul.
The stuffer.
Now it's back and forth, 72-71. Team LeBron with the 1-point advantage. 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Chris Paul being patient against Rajon Rondo. Dwayne Wade now has it at the top. Goes around to pick by Stoudemire. Looked for him, but Amari wasn't expecting the pass, and so now Team LeBron and Russell Westbrook leaves it for LeBron, who threw it down, and the fans love it here at the U.S. Century Bank Arena.
Dwayne Wade threw it to him because he thought he was still playing with the Heat.
Carmelo hoisting a three. That's going to be short. And so Rondo pushing it quickly. Bounce past LeBron. Get ready for another throwdown. Oh, yeah. And after that,
timeout! Timeout!
Udonis Haslem pick it up. His opposing coach, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart says, we got to call a timeout. Back-to-back dunks by LeBron James.
Things are getting out of control here.
When we come back, we're going to talk to Caron Butler as we continue our exclusive coverage here on MyTV 33 and on CBSMiami.com
Thanks to all who
of the
support
South
Mary's.
Florida All-Star Classic.
.23 to go here at the U.S. Century Bank Arena. Team LeBron leading Team Wade 76-71. We've got a special guest here, Caron Butler, hanging out with us, JB.
Yeah, Caron Butler is hanging out with me. Caron, it's good to see you back in South Florida, my friend.
Oh, it feels good to be back.
I have to say, you guys are having a lot of fun out here. That's the #1 objective, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Dwayne hit me up last week while I was working out in Chicago and said, you definitely got to come out for this weekend. And, I wasn't doing nothing, and I definitely came out and just enjoyed myself. Look at that.
Oh, man.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. Oh, man, he's special.
But we've got so many special players on the court. And, Caron, it's interesting to me that you can obviously see that you guys aren't just players, you're friends.
Yeah, it's camaraderie that we all have, all of us, it's a brotherhood. And, we're sticking together, during this lockout and, just trying to make sense of this thing and continue to play basketball, continue to move forward and get the fans what they want to see.
And, Caron, it seems like your coach, Kevin Hart, is pretty feisty, isn't he?
Yeah. He's funny, man. Pineapples. He's a funny guy, man.
You don't want to get in his doghouse.
No, you don't want to be in his doghouse, man. He'll sit you down quick.
Well, Caron, last time I saw you, of course, with the Mavericks, you had to sit out the finals because of that injury. How are you feeling? How are you progressing?
I'm feeling good. Been working out, ever since January, since I had the injury, and, getting back to 100%, feeling great, and just happy to be back.
And, Caron, a lot of fans remember you here in South Florida, and for you to see this kind of response here in Miami lets you know that certainly down here we've got a huge appetite for NBA basketball.
Yeah,
for
basketball. I mean, you have some of the biggest superstars in the game out here in Miami, and making it to the finals this past season, and for years to come, it's going to be special. So the appetite for basketball is second to none out here is special.
Absolutely. We've got a timeout on the floor here as Team LeBron has pulled ahead of Team Wade 80-73. And, Caron, we were noticing that even though this is just an all-star game, it's not run and gun. You guys are playing some defense and challenging each other out there.
One of the things they said in the locker room was, emphasize making more game-like as possible. Majority of the games this summer has been, just kind of Rucker Park style basketball, up and down tempo and give lob dunks and stuff. But, it's some real defense going on right here.
And you can see that the fans appreciate it. I also made the point, Caron, that it seems to me that many of the folks in here are pure basketball fans, no casual fans here.
Yeah, it's for the love of the game, to come out here, on a misty day like this and, still show the support, sitting in the rain. I saw lines like it was a UConn game or something. And, everybody piled in. They dried off, and, they're enjoying the excitement of the game of basketball, so it's special.
This must take you back to that college atmosphere because the fans are right up on you.
Just being on this campus and, seeing the energy, and it's electrifying, and seeing some of the spectacular plays that some of the guys are making, Carmelo, LeBron, the list goes on, D-Wade, obviously, and, everybody accepting it. And we got the champ in the house.
I see Floyd Mayweather in the house.
Floyd, money-making Mayweather.
Well, your coach not happy with you right now.
We don't want to get you in the doghouse with your coach. He's saying you're giving an interview.
Hey,
And he said, just sit there.
Gabrielle Union is upset with you, too, it seems like.
Lockout. I'm trying to get paid.
Well, Karan, we don't want you to be in the dugouts with your coach, so we're going to let you go, man. But it is terrific to see you.
Thank you.
And best of luck to you down the road.
Appreciate it.
All right, Karan Butler joining us. And, of course, he's with the Dallas Mavericks now. They had that tremendous run to the NBA championship, playing, of course, the Miami Heat, Karan's old team. And now Karan is here back in South Florida, helping us raise money for some charities here. As we look at the action in Georgia, 82-75, the game's still staying close.
It looks so far so good for the fans here. Here's Dwayne Wade with the scoop, but he misses. Carmelo out for three, misses. Rebound, Chris Bosh out to Rajon Rondo. Rondo bringing it up the court. He slows things down, then speeds it up, puts the brakes on again. Down in the post to Bosh. Bosh right hand misses.
With the
Carmelo
right hand.
with the rebound. You don't normally get the right hand from
No,
Bosh.
you don't.
Here's CP3 with the ball at the top of the key on Kevin Durant. That's a mismatch right there. He needs to try to take him off the dribble, but no, kicks it back out to Durrell. Durrell, will he post up Amare? No, back out to CP3. CP3.
We're getting close to a shot clock violation. I can't believe it.
5 seconds on the clock. Chris Paul from long distance, in and out, back iron. Looks like Durrell with the rebound and the easy layup, and that gets Team Wade the bucket. They're trailing by 5, 82-77 with 5:57 to go. Back the other way after a LeBron miss. Here comes CP3, out, long distance to Durrell. He dials it up for three. Durrell Wright, count all three of those, JB.
And Durrell Wright really worked on that three-point shot, that three-point stroke, and with that open offense that the Golden State Warriors play, he fits right in.
Shot 43% last year in Golden State from three-point land, one of the top 5 guys in the league. And we'll take a timeout here. 5:40 to go here at the U.S. Century Bank Arena. Team LeBron leading Team Wade 82-80. Back with more on actually, it looks like we're going to stick around, JB.
All right, let's do
that.
No break. Let's stick with the action. 82-80, 5:40 to go here in the third quarter.
The referees decided to keep it here, apparently.
All right. And
no TV timeout.
That's what we'll do. And, of course, you're watching this exclusively on MyTV33 and also streaming on CBSMiami.com. 4,000 fans packing the arena here, U.S. Century Bank on the campus of Florida International University.
An air ball by Rudy Gay, and here comes Team Wade on the run. James Harden off the glass. And here comes Team LeBron, all even at 82 apiece now. Out to the corner, Tristan Thompson, the youngster from Cleveland, gets into the paint with the left hand, misses, looks sloppy down there. Amari fighting for the rebound.
Scrambling for the rebound as we see John Wall take it with the left. He misses.
And here comes Johnny Flynn. We're getting open court here. We got guys flying around. Johnny Flynn takes the jumper, nails it. Team LeBron with the 84-82 lead, 4:53 to go. Here comes Chris Paul.
Oh, he's going.
Paul underneath the basket.
Westbrook for the block.
Looks like Russell Westbrook scores there.
Jamal Crawford back with it for Team LeBron. We are tied at 84. James Harden.
Sorry about that.
That's all righty, no problem. Jamal Crawford with a great move, but he couldn't finish. And back comes Chris Paul with a high dribble. I thought that was a carry. Alley-oop to John Wall, easy 2. Team Wade back in front by 2.
86.
Johnny Flynn brings it up.
Good to go now.
He's being double teamed by Stoudemire. Oh, swings it out. Rudy Gay pulls up.
Right elbow, back iron.
No good.
Chalmers with the ball.
Rebound. Miami Heat's Mario Chalmers.
Stoudemire gets the ball. He gets fouled. He'll go to the charity stripe.
Amari Stoudemire is so fast and so strong.
Yeah.
Very tough player to guard down
Such
low.
a dynamic player. And you mentioned earlier, we talked about his days with Steve Nash and how people thought maybe he wouldn't be as good a player with Steve Nash or without Steve Nash, but Chauncey Billups and company, Raymond Felton before him, showed that Amari showed that even with those guys, he's still a dynamic player and arguably the best power forward in the league.
I think he is. Also some concern about his knees, but so far he's looked spry as a spring chicken.
Yeah. He's had a number of injuries in his career as he hits the front end of the one and of the 2 free throws. Looks like Chris Bosh is going to join us here momentarily, Jim.
All righty. 87-84 is the score.
pulls up the deep tray for Missy.
Mr. Bosch, how are you this evening?
I'm good. How are you? Can you hear me?
We can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. All right.
Are you having fun out there?
Yeah, it's fun. It's always good to get out there and play some basketball. You know, I love the sport. I know the fans love it. I'm glad they came out to get to see it.
And you know, Chris, what we've noticed is that this isn't just run and gun ball. I mean, you guys have some structure to this.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know, it's all the same.
Come on,
basketball
CB.
is basketball. You know what I'm saying? So we're always happy to play it. I mean, and we all know how to play. We're pros. We don't want to be out here looking bad or anything. So it's a good time.
Been an exciting offseason for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has. You know, married life is great. Shouts out to my wife.
He loves you, Adrian.
Of course. But yeah, the summer's been great. You know, we're just missing one thing, which is training camp. It feels real funny to be without that stuff, but it's good to be here. So I'm glad they put it on.
Now, you're here to put on a show, CB, but do these games certainly help you in light of the fact that there aren't any training camps right now?
Well, yeah, I mean, anytime you're out there getting a good sweat, you know, playing pickup and stuff like that, that's always a good thing. You know, we all work out a lot, and to get to play with a lot of pros on the court is something that very seldomly happens. So I'm glad we got to do this, man.
All righty. I think we've got a timeout on the floor. Chris, don't go away. We want to ask you a few more things when we come back.
All right.
At the South Florida All-Star Classic, 90-86 is the score. Team Wade leading Team LeBron with 2 minutes and change to go here in the third quarter. Back live at the South Florida All-Star Classic. Jim Berry along with George Sedano, and Chris Bosch is joining us. And George, you keep an eye on the action here while I talk to Chris in case there's any high-flying slam dunk action.
Yeah.
Chris and I will do the play-by-play together. We can do that.
Yeah, no problem.
Some action goes on.
Tristan Thompson shoots the free throw, and it's bad.
This is unusual for you to get out of the game and go do play-by-play of the game in which you're playing.
Yeah, you get the little TV over here. That's nice. It's real nice. It's like watching TV. You know what? I'm going to start sitting courtside at games, and I'm going to bring this thing right here.
There you go.
20-inch.
There you go.
Yeah.
The thing is, you might get so distracted trying to see yourself in the replays.
It's okay. It's all right, as long as I see it.
Well, Chris, obviously the fans here are having a great time, and we don't want to get lost the message that this is also to raise money for charity. And certainly South Florida has shown time and again that it is a giving community.
Absolutely. I mean, they were accepting to me since I came here last year, both me and my wife, and they've been doing a fantastic job of that. Everybody's friendly down here. I mean, South Florida is a great place. I'm glad to make it my home.
Well, James, we're glad to have you, and we're glad that the action is heating up. Team Wade, George, leading Team LeBron.
James Harden with an alley-oop right there.
Chris.
That's Jamal Crawford right
Chris,
there.
there's been some ticky-tack fouls out there today.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit. Let's keep the clock running. You know, we know we got to pay the bills, but, you know, come on now. I haven't shot any free throws. I don't get it.
You don't get it, huh?
I don't this is a guy that goes to the line 10 times a game.
It's just not right, is it, Chris?
It's not. Come on, let's go.
Chris, to get 9 All-Stars on the court, 2 other guys, Rudy Gay, Caron Butler, certainly All-Star caliber. I mean, this is really phenomenal. And I think it speaks to the fact that you guys aren't just competitors, but you're also friends.
Well, yeah, I think everybody's friends. You know, we're around each other enough between games, All-Star weekends, meetings. I mean, we do so much together. You're going to cross paths so many times, you might as well speak, be friendly. I think everybody, you know, it's great because everybody can always have somebody to talk to. And, you know, just in case stuff like this, if you want to put on a game, you know, we can get on the phone and have some great guys come out. So I think it's fantastic.
Chris, the only thing missing from what I can tell, I don't see the players doing a lot of trash talking. I've seen the coaches do some trash talking.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's almost the fourth quarter, so, you know, fourth quarter, that's winning time. So that's when it's going to get pretty good. I mean, I'm going to try to pick it up when I get back out there.
What do you make of this youngster, John Wall, just had a thunderous dunk? What do you make of him, Chris?
I mean, he's definitely athletic, that's for sure. But, you know, I used to be athletic too. You know, Father Time is going to catch up to us all. You know, I'm lucky. Hopefully I'm a little bit before halfway through my career. So all that dunking and stuff, that's really out of my game.
You just want to be efficient.
Yeah, I just want to be efficient, put the ball in the hole, stay healthy, you know, get loose.
And win some rings, hopefully.
Yeah, you know.
And win some rings.
Absolutely.
Well, Team Wade leads Team LeBron 96-91 with a minute to go here in the third quarter. And Chris, certainly this is a treat for FIU to get this kind of talent here and this kind of atmosphere right in their backyard.
Well, yeah, I mean, the atmosphere is incredible. As soon as we came out on the court, all the fans were excited. I think everybody's happy to see some kind of basketball. I mean, basketball to me, it's the best sport in the world. And, you know, this is America, man. We need sports. So
yes, we do.
Yeah, you know, we need basketball, you know, and we can't wait to play. So, I mean, just given the situation, it's kind of tough because I know me, I'm itching to get back out on the court with the way last year ended to get another crack at it. But, you know, unfortunately, we have to wait.
You know, I talked to Dwayne Wade about the way last season ended, Chris, and he said he felt that you guys had to play angry much of the year, and maybe this year you won't have to carry that, and it'll be easier and freer for you to play. What do you think of that?
Well, I think so. You know, it's not going to be anything we haven't seen before. So I think after last year we saw a lot happen, you know, with media and reaction and playing on the road. You know, it'll be something better for next year. So, you know, I can't wait to get out there and play some basketball.
Kevin Durant just is playing some basketball. He had a high-flying jump there as we wind
James Harden helping us out. Good job.
All right, Chris. So let's see your play-by-play and color analyst skills, Chris.
All right.
20 seconds,
Here's Jamal Crawford dribbling up the court backwards.
Hey, he's going with the right-to-left crossover.
Isolation play.
Right-to-left crossover. Watch.
Looks like an isolation play.
Yeah, watch. There it is. Everything is isolation in these circumstances. Right to
Jamal Crawford against John Wall. And gets the rejection. James Harden hoists it or tries to.
Well, I'm going to get out of here. I got to start the fourth quarter.
All right, Chris. Thanks so much.
All right.
Pleasure
Good to see you guys.
Thanks for coming by. And we're going to take a break. Chris Bosh, nice enough to stop by as the third quarter ends with Team Wade leading Team LeBron 98-96. 12 minutes remaining in the South Florida All-Star Classic, and we'll bring it to you in a moment.
Century Bank Arena. George Donato, Jim Barry here. Team Wade leading Team LeBron 98-96 as we get ready to start the fourth quarter, JB. And Damon Jones not gun shy. Early takes the shot from three and misses. But we got some action, high flying action. Dwayne Wade in the post being double teamed, kicks it out to Darrell for three. He misses. Amari with the putback. He misses, but Mario Chalmers with the putback. And here comes LeBron. Long pass out to Kevin Garnett. Kevin Hart tried to steal it from Kevin Durant.
That's not allowed.
Rudy Gay for three. He misses. Back iron. Out to Stoudemire. Here comes D. Wade up the floor.
Dwayne Wade with 15 points in this game.
He misses the three. LeBron trying to get out in the break here. Here comes the locomotive. Out to Rudy Gay with the one-handed slam.
And it's almost instinctive, these guys, when you see one guy in the middle of the court, another guy gets ahead of him on the wing, and he knows that if he gets open and gets some space, that he's going to get the pass.
Carmelo Anthony in the low block gets the foul. It looks like he'll go to the charity stripe. Team Wade leading Team LeBron 100-98 with 11:01 to go here in the final period.
Wait a minute. The scoreboard says
zero.
It says 98-0.
Yeah, it's 100. somebody didn't pay the bill there, apparently.
Kevin Hart is upset because he feels that his team has just been deprived of 100 points.
It's like a game show when you lose all the points, or like Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune. You hit the bankrupt. So Carmelo hits the front end of the two free throws
here. That's too
funny. Carmelo with 21 points in this one, Jim.
Yeah, and he looks like he's in midseason form, as do a number of the guys. And you heard Chris Bosh talk about the fact that they've worked hard to keep themselves in shape. Kevin Hart throwing the chair, pulling a Bobby Knight, throwing the chair onto the court.
Where's the tee for Kevin Hart there?
And Dwayne Wade glaring at Kevin Hart, who now gingerly picks up the chair and brings it back as he realizes that he stole the chair of a lady, so he didn't want to do that. So now she gets the opportunity to sit back down. All right, Coach. He's taking this coaching role seriously.
Why wouldn't he? There's a lot up for grabs here.
He wants to be undefeated as a head coach.
So 101-98. Now Carmelo will attempt to hit the second half of the two free throws. We've been delayed. I think it's being discussed, I think, what to do with Coach Hart right now.
What can they do other than assume that everybody here understands that the score isn't 98-1, it's 101-98.
We have a scoreboard malfunction.
While they figure out the score, George, let's talk a little bit about this barnstorming tour that we've seen these players do throughout the nation. And obviously, look, they may have a subtle agenda here and trying to convince the fans, you know what, we want to play basketball, we want to bring the sport to you. And maybe they're not trying to so much say directly, take sides in this labor dispute, but it's pretty clear that they're trying to make certain that fans don't see them as the villains.
Certainly, and I think that this is what ends up happening when you have these situations with labor strife. Everyone wants to make it seem like they're the good guys. So that's what ends up happening. It's a game of posturing, JB.
All right, while they figure out the scoreboard situation, we're going to take a break at the South Florida All-Star Classic at FIU. Back with the final 11 minutes in a moment.
Back here at the US Century Bank Arena, Jim Barry, George Sedano with you here as Team Wade has taken a 105-100 lead, 9:55 to go here, Jim, and action is getting tight here. It's getting testy, too.
Money time, as they call it. And even though this is just a charity game, you can see that the players now beginning to put their game faces on, George.
And Amari taking it to the hole. He short arms it there. Rebound. Kicked out to Mario Chalmers for three. He misses. Rajon Rondo with the rebound. LeBron running on the wing. Rondo takes it up and misses. Gets rejected by the rim.
They said it's off his head.
And back out to Team Wade.
And they were right. It hit under the basket support off of Rondo's noggin.
Rebound by Kevin Durant. Durant bringing it up out to LeBron at the top of the key. LeBron with a spin move up in the air and the bucket.
That was nice.
Woo, beautiful move by James. Here comes Dwayne Wade as his team is now trailing 104-103 with 9 minutes to go. Wade on the right block, down in the post to Carmelo, who leads all Team Wade scores with 21. Pulls it up, misses. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook back up the floor by himself. He's going to push it by himself. No, he stops, stutters, pops, shoots, hits it. Bucket by Russell Westbrook.
106-103 is the score. Team LeBron leading Team Wade here at FIU. And there's some real drama in this game now, George.
Oh, a steal. Chalmers with a lazy pass, but Wade gets it back out to Durrell. Durrell lays it up off the glass, and Team Wade gets within one.
That didn't look perfectly legal, but that's okay.
It doesn't matter. It's for charity. That's what you say every single time.
That's right.
Chris Bosh with the kiss off the glass. Looks like head coach Isaiah Thomas will join us here in just a moment.
And I'm certain that he has to be pleased with what he's seen so far tonight.
Mario Chalmers splits the defense with the pass to Wade, kicks it out to Durrell. Durrell misses back iron. Rebound, Kevin Durant, who leads all scorers with 26 points. He brings the ball up the floor. Out to Westbrook for three. Misses front iron. Rebound, they're scrambling for it and a foul. And JB, I'll let you talk to the man of the hour, head coach of FIU men's basketball, Isaiah Thomas. Coach, welcome.
And we're going to do that with Isaiah momentarily, but first we got to take a commercial, pay a few more bills. When we come back, we're going to talk to Isaiah Thomas, who has to be ecstatic with what he's seen so far here at FIU. We'll be back with more of the South Florida All-Star Classic for charity in a moment. We are back at US Century Bank Arena, and it is money time here in the South Florida All-Star Classic. Team LeBron leading Team Wade 108-105. There's been so much scoring that the scoreboard says 8-5, but we know that there's been a little bit more than that. It's been a terrific event, and certainly one person who has to be pleased is Punch. As we look at the scoreboard, there it says 8-5. It's really 108-105. Isaiah Thomas, the head coach of the men's basketball team here at FIU, joining us live. Isaiah, what a night.
It's been a great night, and I want to thank everyone supporting our foundation, the Mary's Court, and the players have come out and they put on a great show thus far.
Yeah, so far, and what I've noticed, Isaiah, is that these guys, this isn't just run and gun basketball. I mean, they're contesting shots and looking like they're wanting to win.
Well, they're playing a very serious game because in a week from now, training camp can open. So right now, everyone is in tip-top shape, and this may be the last exhibition game that they play. So they're really trying to get their game together and trying to get their game tight.
That's encouraging to hear you say that, because obviously fans are thirsty for NBA basketball to return. Isaiah, talk about what this means to FIU to have this kind of form, to have this kind of star power here on campus.
Well, not only the star power that it brings, but just the notoriety and the goodwill that FIU has done in the community. FIU truly represents the Miami community. It represents everyone who is striving, trying to make it. People who go to school here have night jobs. They're holding 2 jobs trying to go to school. So bringing the type of attention to the school that these players have brought tonight just goes to show you how important education is and how important FIU is to the community.
Isaiah, I got to ask you what you think of the point guard play so far tonight.
I love Chris Paul. I mean, Chris Paul is, he's taking the point guard play to a totally different level. His timing out on the floor, his decision-making out on the floor. The way he passes the ball, it's always on time, on target. You have Rondo, who's playing great, Westbrook, who's playing great. But right now, Chris Paul he's taking the position to a totally different level.
Absolutely. And Russell Westbrook on the free throw line right now, 109-107, the score, Team LeBron leading.
What do you make of some of the youngsters, though? John Wall, who's out there. I mean, that guy plays at a different speed, it seems like, than everyone else, Coach.
Yeah, he does. He's always it's been an extremely fast athlete. I think right now he's understanding when to use his speed and how to use his speed. As you can see that when he goes to the basket, he has explosive moments, but yet he's able to stay under control.
Got to switch gears every once in a while.
You can't play at one speed all the time. The guys are too good. You have to have a change of pace and a change of rhythm.
Inside, and Chris Bosh protesting because he gets whistled for a foul on Dwayne Wade.
Chris Bosh was complaining about the refs earlier today. Says he hasn't gotten any calls. He's a guy that goes to the line 10 times, Coach, a game, and he hasn't gotten a call today.
I'd have to agree with Chris. I think these referees are doing a horrible job.
Did you ever think the refs did a good job ever in your career?
No, I come from the Coach Knight school of thought, and we don't think the referees ever do a good job.
Well, Kevin Hart took a page out of Bobby Knight's book earlier, throwing the chair on the court.
Well, at least Coach Knight has had an impact on all of us.
Isaiah, this also has to be a treat for these players to be playing back in what essentially is a high school, college type atmosphere for them. The fans are up close. We've got 4,000 fans here packed on top of them. A totally different environment than they see in the pro arenas in which they play.
Well, this is a great atmosphere for an athlete. You love to have the interaction with the fans. You love to have the fans when they're right on top of you. And then you want the rowdy kind of fans, and the fans that don't necessarily get a chance to see you play all the time. So you really want to play well for those fans, and you want to entertain them. Because a lot of the fans who are here tonight, they can't afford tickets at American Airlines Arena. However, the college students that are here, they can afford it. They come, and the players, they're reminded that this is where it all started for them in little small arenas like this.
Absolutely. All right, Russell Westbrook taking it strong to the hoop, and he gets fouled on the way up. Kevin Durant was there to clean up for him as Team LeBron leads 112-109 with about 6 minutes to go in this game.
Coach, tell us a little bit about your squad.
Actually, let me talk about Westbrook first.
Go ahead.
And the reason why I want to talk about him, because he's a player right now that's really at a crossroads in his career in terms of what type of player he's going to be, whether he's going to be a scoring point guard or is he going to be a classics point guard. But the classic point guard is a person who comes down and distributes the basketball all the time and let other people score. Scoring point guard is what he is right now, puts pressure on the defense, is capable of scoring 30 points a night if he wishes. I am encouraging him to basically stay radical and
be who he is.
And be who he is. Yeah. Be a scoring point guard. Be a threat. Continue to put pressure on the defense. Because right now, his career is going to be defined by the next 2 years in terms of what style of play he decides and what style of play he decides on. And I hope he decides on staying aggressive, staying attacking, being the guy that's capable of scoring 25 points as opposed to being the other guy that's only going to score 12 points.
Certainly he took a lot of flack for being the guy who was a looking to shoot first kind of player, but as you said, that's his instinct. He and LeBron playing catch up top. Now we go down low. Kevin Durant spinning as John Wall with those quick hands.
Foul.
Slap it away from him.
On
but
Carmelo.
Foul is called. Carmelo not happy with that.
Coach, they have arguably the greatest young team in basketball. You don't see a lot of young teams like the Oklahoma City Thunder excel in the postseason like they have over the last year or so.
No, you don't. And you want to watch them grow, and you want to let them make mistakes. And right now, everyone is so critical of them. But when you have two players out on the floor capable of scoring 30 points in terms of Westbrook and Durant, you want to allow them to play their games, and you want to tell everybody else to pass the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Because what they do is score the basketball. LeBron climbing the back, but still they were able to convert the hoop, and so the score now is 116-113.
Team Wade inching closer as Carmelo now has 23 for the night.
And Carmelo, after shaking off LeBron, and that's not easy to do when LeBron James climbs you back. That's a heavy load.
He's a big man.
Oh my
goodness. You see him on television, but when you really see him up close and how massive he is and the way he moves with that type of strength and with that type of agility that he brings to the floor, it's really beautiful to watch him go up and down the court and handle himself the way he does.
Isaiah, I want to ask you about something because you and I had a chance to speak as John Wall scores, and that ties the game at 116 all. This game, you hope, is just kind of the tip of the iceberg for some of the charity outreach that you want to be a part of and that you want to see LeBron and Dwayne and Chris Bosh be part of. Can you talk about that?
We like to change the landscape of this community through education and literacy. In this community and also across the country, education is under attack, and we would like the players and myself to be leaders in the community, to lend our voices to education and literacy, and to let our young followers know how important we think education and literacy is. Not just the jump shot, but the books.
Well, that's absolutely. You want them to be the total person because the jump shot, as you say, can fade over time, but the mind is going to stay with you for the rest of your life.
Well, it's been proven that slow and steady wins the race, and education may be slow and steady.
Yeah.
And fast money goes fast. So the athletes and the entertainers who make fast money, they have a tendency to spend it fast. And if slow and steady wins the race, then education always wins out.
Isaiah, well said. Isaiah Thomas, we want to thank you for hosting this event and stopping by to visit with us. And again, congratulations for pulling this off. And look at Chris Bosh.
There it is.
I'm telling you, I agree with Chris. And that was a foul. The referee missed that call. That was an N1.
It's frustration. I can see it.
Well, he may have gotten fouled, but he still threw it down with authority. Team LeBron now leading Team Wade 118-116 as we get back to the action. Carmelo forcing his way inside, George, and now you see these guys playing with some attitude.
They are playing with some attitude, kind of like the old bad boys used to play with attitude.
Well, the last 5 minutes of the game is when the true players really step up, and you'll see this become a much more competitive game right now because the first 3 quarters, it was kind of fun and games, laughing, hee, ha, ha. But now, as you can see, their body language will change, their attitudes will change, won't be as many smiles out there because deep down inside, every person out on the floor wants to win the basketball game tonight.
This is just for charity. It doesn't count the standings.
That's what we say, but when 5 minutes goes on the clock, that automatic thing just kicks in for the athlete, and it's like you turn into Frankenstein. Oh, I want to win. I want to win.
Coach, tell us a little bit before we let you go here about your squad at FIU and what you've got coming back this year and how you're looking to take that next step for them.
We're pretty excited about the team we have coming back. It's a very young team. We have a good, solid crew of freshmen that have come in. Our sophomore class with Dominique Ferguson and Phil Taylor did an excellent job. We got 2 seniors in terms of DeJuan Wright and Jeremy Allen, who will give us the senior leadership. And we think that if we get off to a pretty good start and we can stay competitive and cohesive, we can have a very good year.
A lot of road games for you early on, though.
We have a lot of road games. We'll be tested early out on the road. We open up at Virginia Tech. We got Maryland out on the road. We got Dayton out on the road. But that's where that's where you make your bones. That's the only way you're going to get better. We believe in playing a tough schedule.
All right, it'll make a man out of you one way or the other. Well, Isaiah, thank you so much. Congratulations for what you've accomplished here.
Thank you.
And we look forward to doing more things with you down the road.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the game, everyone.
Oh,
thank you, Coach.
I think they are here on MyTV33 and also on CBSMiami.com as 3 minutes, 56 seconds to go here, George. We are tied at 118, and nobody has left the building, George, because they want to see the outcome of this ball game.
Go ahead, JB. Tell me what Carmelo's doing.
Carmelo's shaking and baking, turning and burning, but he missed. That was some old school terminology, but that was an old school move. Kevin Durant with the drop step, taking it, and one, as Kevin Durant shows you the kind of explosive scoring ability that he has.
You want to talk old school? You know who that looked like there? Little George Gervin.
The Iceman.
Yeah.
That's right. He can. Finger roll. And Kevin Durant's kind of built like George Gervin, the Iceman, back in the day. Smooth scorer with the San Antonio Spurs and among other teams. Kevin Durant finishes the three-point play. Team LeBron now back up by 3 as a result of that, as we are coming up on 3.5 minutes to go. Chris Paul back with it for Team Wade. Starters back in this ball game. It looks like they may finish. Carmelo with it up top. James Harden now swinging to Dwayne Wade. Tries to take it down low against LeBron, but loses it. Rudy Gay now to Durant. He holds up now. Rudy Gay fires from the top of the circle and knocks it down. Team LeBron now has built a 5-point lead with 3 minutes to go.
Team LeBron, who struggled early in the first half of this game, has all of a sudden taken control. But
look at that quick step by Dwayne Wade, and he lays it up with the right hand.
Speaking of taking control,
vintage Dwayne Wade move right there, and now it is game on.
Remember, I ain't going out like that. In 2006, I think that's his mantra.
Teammates going against each other, LeBron and D. Wade. Now Carmelo picks him up in the switch. LeBron with the fade, misses. Chris Paul with the rebound, clears it up, and he'll slow it up, waiting to set up something as his team trails by 3. Dwayne Wade now against Rudy Gay, launches a 3, misses as he back rims it. Carmelo Anthony thought he got fouled as he comes up hobbling a little bit. Kevin Durant back with it, but his pass is out of bounds as he looks for Jamal Crawford. And after the turnover,
we'll have a full
it's going to go the other way. 123-120 is the score. We're going to come back with the final 2 minutes and change with the South Florida Classic in a moment.
Welcome back to the U.S. Century Bank Arena. Jim Barry, George Sedano with you here. South Florida All-Star Classic. Team LeBron leading 123-120 over Team Wade, Jim Barry, and it is now money time.
Exactly, George, and I think the fans here feel like they've gotten their money's worth as the players are coming out playing hard. You can see a couple of things. One, guys are in shape. Guys are playing to win. Guys are playing solid fundamental basketball, and it has, as a result, given us some quality closing moments here. As you can see, the intensity level ratchet up here in the final moments.
And here we go, final couple moments. Chris Paul wants an ISO play to start this thing off. He's got the ball now, past half court. Paul at the top of the key. He's looking for Dwayne Wade off the curl. Dwayne Wade goes up and gets the foul. LeBron not happy with that one.
And LeBron is protesting the call, wondering exactly where the foul was.
Dwayne Wade certainly no stranger to the charity stripe.
Notice LeBron, or rather Dwayne Wade didn't look at LeBron after that foul was called.
Well, he probably got away with one there, but whatever. It's for charity, remember.
D. Wade, has been working out. He's been spending a lot of time on the bike, really getting himself back in tip-top shape.
Got some MVP chance here as he misses the front end.
That could be crucial.
So it's still a 3-point advantage for Team LeBron.
Team LeBron fans.
So here we go. Dwayne Wade trying to hit the back end of the free throws. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. And he misses the second one, rims out. But Chris Paul with the rebound. Carmelo for 3, misses. Tip Bosh, he gets the rebound.
Great hustle by Dwayne Wade because he hustled and got the rebound and tapped it out.
Kevin Durant with the ball on the left side here to LeBron on the left block. Dwayne Wade with the defense. They're going hard at each other. LeBron, step around, misses. Bosh with the rebound, stripped by Chris Paul. Paul bringing it up the floor. He hits it to Wade. Wade with the layup, misses. Jamal Crawford out to LeBron. Here comes the freight train. He gets fouled by Carmelo. A hard foul there. And LeBron will go to the free throw line.
And you talk about the intensity level ratcheting up. These guys are playing to win.
Dwayne Wade and LeBron going at it on both sides of the floor.
Dwayne Wade taking the kind of spills that we see him take in games that count. LeBron James taking it strong to the hoop.
You heard Isaiah Thomas, Hall of Famer, tell us, JB, these games count for these guys every single time.
LeBron makes the first free throw, so his team now leads by 4 with 1:30 to go.
LeBron will shoot the second half here of the free throw attempts.
Second attempt.
And he hits it. So 125, 121 minute and 31 seconds to go. Here comes Chris Paul, speeding up the floor. He goes up, layup, but looks like a goaltend and a foul.
Should have been a goaltend. I don't know if one was called.
It's count the basket, and he goes to the free throw line. An and 1 for Chris Paul. So it's 125, 122. Team LeBron leading Team Wade with 127 to go, and Chris Paul will shoot the and 1.
And you heard Isaiah Thomas being so complimentary of Chris Paul's game, because he is what Isaiah called a true point guard, sees the floor so well and puts the ball where it needs to be each and every time. There's Kevin Hart.
Chris Paul finishes the three-point play.
Kevin Hart, the coach of Team
Wade.
LeBron, Team Wade, urging his guys to hang in there.
Here's Durant.
Now fans are chanting defense.
Durant crosses over. Carmelo, step back. Misses. Here comes Dwayne Wade with the rebound. His team trailing by 2. 1 minute and 6 seconds to go.
Fans are on their feet. Here's Wade.
To Carmelo.
Carmelo misses, but a foul was called, and Carmelo Anthony, I think, will get a couple of free throws.
He will. He will have an opportunity here to tie this game.
Carmelo Anthony pointing at D. Wade saying, nice pass.
So here we go. Carmelo at the charity stripe for the first of 2.
$125-123, the score. Carmelo can tie it if he makes both.
And there's the front end.
Now it's a 1-point game.
Carmelo Anthony wants his Knicks team, once they get back going, JB, he's got to get them out of the first round. They haven't been out of there in over a decade. And he misses the back end. So they're down 1, under a minute to go, and here comes Kevin Durant, Jim Barrett.
Durant going against Carmelo Anthony, 50 seconds to go.
LeBron gets the ball.
Against Dwayne Wade, who's giving him a lot of bodying him up.
No room for LeBron.
No room.
LeBron spins. He goes up, throws it up, and gets fouled. A foul call by Amari Stoudemire.
Well, LeBron did beat Dwayne Wade on the spin, but Amari Stoudemire was there waiting for him, but LeBron's so strong he got the shot up anyway.
Ref getting a beating here by the fans, apparently.
And the fans now are on their feet.
Udonis Haslem wants a timeout.
4,000 fans here, packing the house at
Udonis Haslem wants a team. He wants a team on Amari Stoudemire. So here comes LeBron.
Trying to extend his team's lead.
40 seconds to go. They're up 1. He hits the first.
Make that 2 now.
with 40 seconds left.
Everyone is standing here, Jim. No one is sitting right now in the stands.
And no one has left the building. I mean, it really shows you what this sport means to so many people, and these fans really feeling like the players are giving them an honest effort. You can certainly see it that these guys are playing hard and playing all out.
And LeBron hits the second half. His team up 3, 40 seconds to go. Dwayne Wade bringing the ball up. Wade being guarded by LeBron. Wade off the dribble, takes it up, misses, put back, misses. Stoudemire tipped by Bosh. LeBron with the ball. 30 seconds to go. LeBron can ice the game. Team LeBron can ice the game, and Kevin Durant has the ball near midcourt.
One-on-one against Darrell Wright here.
Darrell, a good defender. Kevin Durant, arguably the best offensive player in the NBA. He dribbles, stops, pops, shoots, misses, back iron, rebound, Dwayne Wade. 9 seconds to go. He gets fouled by Jamal Crawford. He wants a clear path, Dwayne Wade. He is not happy. 8 seconds to go. Team LeBron leading Team Wade 127 to 124. We'll stay right here.
We've got a timeout on the floor, and let's talk about it because this game is coming down to the final seconds. Just what you would want in a game like this. Clearly the intensity on the faces of the players and the fans appreciating the effort. 127-124, Team LeBron up by 3.
This is what people paid for, Jim. To see a game that goes right till the last second.
They're getting their money's worth, so it'll be interesting to see who has the ball in their hands as we come out of this timeout.
Team Wade, see, I would say Chris Paul's going to start off with the ball. They don't have a lot of time to set up a play, but it's going to have to be Carmelo for a 3. He's their best three-point shooter. He's scored the most points on that team. To me, it's a no-brainer. It's got to go to Carmelo.
Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Darrell Wright, who can also knock down the 3.
Yeah.
Chris Paul and Amari Stoudemire, the 5 for Team Wade as we come back against Kevin Durant, Jamal Crawford, LeBron James, Rudy Gay, and Chris Bosh back in the game.
I play the percentages. I go Carmelo. If you need a 3, he's the guy that needs to deliver. So here we go. Darrell Wright will inbound the ball to Chris Paul. Again, 8 seconds left. Paul waiting to touch the ball before the clock will start. Here it goes. Paul takes it up. Paul to Carmelo. Melo from long distance. He hits it! Carmelo hits the 3, and he ties the game. 127 to 127 with .9 on the clock. Carmelo Anthony delivers for Team Wade.
And listen to the crowd. Carmelo Anthony loving it like this was the first round of the playoffs. He delivers with .9 seconds left, so Team LeBron will have a chance to answer. George, don't tell me we're going to overtime in this baby.
Oh man, if that's the case, if you're listening, listen, if you've got this on the DVR, you need to extend right now. I'm telling you. By the way, they put some time back on the clock, 2.9 seconds.
Alrighty.
Apparently the clock ran a little bit too much.
So that gives them a little bit more time to execute a play. And George, props to you because what they ran is exactly what you predicted. Chris Paul set it up. Carmelo Anthony knocking down the 3 from his favorite spot on the court.
I'm trying to see what happens on the other side. I need to see who comes out first out of the huddle. But I would imagine, if I had to guess, it goes to either Kevin Durant or LeBron here on this last play.
Well, you know, since the game is tied, my thinking is that you're right. I think it's one of those 2 players. My money is that the ball goes to LeBron in this situation because he's a guy who can get to the rim and draw the foul.
And it's his house.
There you go.
His city. Got to give him the love.
It is now.
No question.
127 as we pan the crowd here at U.S. Century Bank Arena. Everybody's standing, enjoying it, and we're glad that you're joining us here on MyTV33 and CBSMiami.com. And hold your horses, hold on to your seats because we ain't done yet.
So here we go. Here comes Rondo.
Inbounds it. He was looking for LeBron, but he couldn't get open, so now he calls a timeout.
Timeout.
Nobody open.
Timeout. And we'll set something else up.
And Rondo wonders, how did time run off the clock when he never inbounded the ball?
They brought it back. They brought it back. And, you know, it's charity. Not everyone.
Okay.
You know, not everyone.
That alibi only goes so far. All right. There should be 2.9 seconds to go because that's what was on the clock before we went into the timeout.
But we called it here. I said you said they'd try to go to LeBron. I said they'd go to LeBron or Durant. They tried both. Neither guy was there.
Exactly. So they're going to try to reload because obviously Team Wade knew what we knew.
Yeah.
We're geniuses, George.
Yeah. Spo, if you're listening out there and you need some more assistance, we're here.
Well, we've seen enough of these situations to understand what's going on.
Kevin Hart breakdancing here in the break. He's fired up.
Dwayne Wade working up a sweat here as looks like making sure that his picky's going to be okay for the last 2 seconds of regulation here. And so now we'll see if Team LeBron changes it up. Maybe LeBron James will be the guy who triggers the pass and bounds. Looks like that's what it might be. LeBron James, Chris Bosh on the court along with Kevin Durant.
LeBron with the inbound here. Ready to go. Damon Jones is out there.
A three-point shooter, and also Rudy Gay with his.
And Kevin Durant, Jamal Crawford, all three-point shooters out there. They're going to space the floor. I think they're going to try to get the ball either on a give and go to LeBron or maybe to Chris Bosh. That looks like what we're setting up here for.
Could be, or maybe they're just going to try to live and die with a three.
Here we go.
Make it, they win. Otherwise, we go to overtime.
Here we go. LeBron to inbound the ball. He passes it to Bosh. Bosh with the turnaround for long distance, and we're going to overtime. Jim Berry, 127. We got free basketball tonight.
You talk about some bonus coverage. We got it right here on MyTV 33 and CBSMiami.com. The South Florida All-Star Classic. Folks, we gave you 48 minutes. Well, guess what? We're going to hang around and give you some more. Tied at 127. Here at the end of regulation. We're going to take a timeout and come back and give you the conclusion of the All-Star Classic in a moment. All right, the fans are on their feet here at U.S. Century Bank Arena at Florida International University. Look at the packed house. Nobody is left, and they're glad they stayed because this charity game is going to overtime. Team LeBron and Team Wade tied at 127. Carmelo Anthony, George hitting a dramatic three with about 3 seconds to go to force the tie.
Man, that was some action right there, Jim. That is the type of stuff you get in a real NBA game, and you're getting to watch it here in South Florida with an all-star cast.
And Chris Paul splitting the defense and laying it up, so Team Wade coming out right quick and taking a 2-point lead. Rajon Rondo back with it now for Team LeBron. Rondo hasn't looked to score too much, but he's the setup guy. Chris Bosh firing, missing. James Harden clearing for Team Wade. Chris Paul back now, setting it up. Feels some token pressure as Rondo and Chris Bosh try to double team him. Paul still keeping his dribble in the near side. Carmelo hoisting another three. Misses that time, and Kevin Durant clears for Team LeBron.
Could not have been more wide open there, Carmelo. Need to knock that one down, JB.
And whistle on the floor. Let's see what the call is.
Carmelo looks like he may have hurt himself. Maybe a cramp.
Carmelo Anthony laying there. Doesn't look like he's in too much distress. He's got a big smile on his face.
Could be a cramp.
Could be. Yeah, it looks like maybe that's what it is.
The DJ in the house wants to know if he wants one of the energy.
Let's see if somebody's going to come over and give Carmelo a little assistance here. I think you might have pegged it there, George, as we've got a timeout, stop and play anyway on the floor.
I don't know what you do there. I mean, I don't think we've ever I've seen a lot of these games, JB, and there haven't been any injury issues.
But this is the first one that's gone to overtime, too.
But that's true.
So
fair.
Guys are playing a little bit more than they bargained for.
Looks like everyone's kind of laughing around, though. It looks like Carmelo is just maybe dealing with a cramp.
And you look at the fans. They've got their cell phones out, taking pictures of the situation here.
Well, I got to be honest. If you are a Knicks fan, you're probably wondering, uh-oh, what's going on here?
Holla back.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten up yet from the court. Now looks like he is about to get up. But while we see what's going on with Carmelo Anthony, we're going to take a quick timeout.
We'll find out on the other side.
Yeah, we will. You're watching the South Florida All-Star Classic on MyTV 33 and CBSMiami.com. We are back at the South Florida All-Star Classic. Carmelo Anthony was tended to. He's off the court and on the bench with a big smile on his face. Probably, you're right, George, it was just a cramp. Returning to action, Team Wade leading by 2 over Team LeBron. LeBron James with it going against Dwayne Wade. And he's backing him down and misses the short jump shot. Chris Bosh goes up. He's stripped of the basketball. LeBron gets it back, throws up the circus shot, and scores. LeBron with the left hand. And that ties the game again at 129.
The kiss off the glass, Jim Barry.
Tough shot, too. Made it look easy. Dwayne Wade back with it now. He takes it to the hoop, but loses it. Mad scramble, and it's saved to Team LeBron. Rajon Rondo hoisting ahead to Russell Westbrook. Back to Rondo. He gets rejected. And now get it back as LeBron stole it, gets it back, goes up, misses. Furious action here. And again, Team LeBron with the steal. Rajon Rondo didn't like the call. He thought it was a clean steal.
Not happy with the foul call. LeBron jumping in the air. Not happy at all.
Team Wade will get the ball now with 3 minutes to go here in overtime. We're tied at 129.
And to be honest, he should be very upset.
James Harden and Chris Paul in the backcourt. And Harden will inbound it to CP3.
Chris Paul brings the ball down court.
Chris Paul going around an Amari Stoudemire's screen. Still with his dribble. Finds Harden. He hoists a 3, and he knocks it down.
Team Wade takes the lead there.
3-point lead now for Team Wade, 132-129. Rondo back with it now for Team LeBron. Chris Paul checking him up top. Kevin Durant sets the screen. Rondo keeping his dribble, taking it down low, swatted away, and Dwayne Wade, after he gets the ball, gets it to Chris Paul. Amari Stoudemire misses off the feed from Chris Paul. Kevin Durant back with it. He shoots a 3, misses. Great rebound by Russell Westbrook. And he'll take it to the hoop. He's rejected by Dwayne Wade. These guys are playing some defense, George.
Dwayne Wade swatted Russell Westbrook. Get out of here, young man.
That preserves a 3-point lead for Team Wade with just over 2 minutes to go, and we've got a timeout on the floor. So it's
fast and furious, Jim Barry.
Feeling like the real thing. And the fans here appreciating the action and the effort from these players who are playing like this is more than just an exhibition. They are playing with some spirit. And that's what these fans wanted to see as we keep it here.
Even though it is for charity, people paid money to come here for charity, for that great cause. They want to see a good product. These guys have put on a heck of a show.
And they have. 132-129 the score. Team Wade leading Team LeBron. And Dwayne Wade has to be happy with what he's seen here from his team, not giving up. Carmelo Anthony with the clutch 3-pointer to tie this game, sending it into overtime. LeBron James and his squad showing that they're coming to play, coming to win, as LeBron going over to Team Wade.
Trash talking.
Wonder what that discussion's all about.
Well, he's laughing, though. It can't be too serious. Can't be too serious. But LeBron's got the new LeBron 9s. You talked about them earlier.
I like them.
I think we should get you a pair out on the floor next time.
Yeah, I think it's only fitting.
JB, people don't know you've got game.
I used to. Dwayne Wade now. He's still got game. Kicks it to James Harden, who wasn't expecting the pass, and so the turnover will give it back to Team LeBron.
Nice catch by the fan, though.
It was. He was more ready for it than was James Harden. LeBron James will bring it up now. His team down by 3 with under 2 minutes remaining here in overtime. LeBron looks at the double team, hoists a 3, misses off the back rim, rebound fight as Russell Westbrook climbs John Wall's back.
I'm telling you people, this is not a game.
It's getting fierce.
Yes, it is. I would think that's a foul.
You would hope
Westbrook.
so. Especially after some of the ticky-tack stuff we've seen earlier today.
And while we clear up a wet spot on the court,
Kevin Hart.
Coach Kevin Hart now.
Getting into it with Gabrielle Union. He's getting into it with everyone, this Kevin Hart. Comedian extraordinaire.
He wants to be undefeated as a head coach. I can understand that. Amari Stoudemire gets it down low, lays it up as Dwayne Wade finds him, and now Team Wade with a 5-point advantage with a $1:30 to go here in overtime, and now Team LeBron may need to make something happen. Durant with a quick three, in and out. Rebound fight, Team LeBron gets it, LeBron gets it. As he gave up his dribble, Jamal Crawford knocks down a three and hold the phone.
Well, it was a weird situation because he actually got caught underneath. He threw it off Bosh, caught it back, and then kicked it out to Jamal Crawford. It was the strangest thing I've ever seen.
But it worked. 134-132. Chris Paul back, or rather Dwayne Wade back with it. As his team leads by 2, Wade lays it up and good.
The scoop shot by D. Wade.
Kind of thing you expect from Dwayne Wade when his team needs a basket. He'll take the big shot. LeBron hoisting a three off the glass and good. Oh my goodness, how did he make that?
Down one.
So now it's a 1-point game. Dwayne Wade back with it. His team clinging to a 1-point lead here in overtime for the South Florida All-Star Classic. What action. Amari Stoudemire throws it up. He scores.
No foul call there.
No foul, 3-point lead. Now Team LeBron with 20 seconds to go. LeBron James has the ball in his hands. He hoists a three. In and out, no good. Amari Stoudemire clears the rebound, and he gets fouled with 12 seconds to go.
That was halfway in, Jim, before it came out for LeBron.
Just wouldn't stay for LeBron James. And now Amari Stoudemire will try to shoot the free throws that will really put the pressure on Team LeBron.
Might ice it at this point.
It could.
If he hits both.
But we thought that before.
That's true. That's true. We've seen stranger things happen already tonight.
Where's the Midwest at? Oh, Chicago's in here somewhere.
Amari Stoudemire
The Renaissance man is on the line. He's trying to seal the game.
loves these pressure situations, but he misses the first free throw.
You jinxed him, the broadcaster jinxed.
I said that he loves these pressure situations, and what happened?
He missed.
He's got one more. If he can make it, his
Still
team would
puts him
go
in
up by 4.
Still puts him in good position. And he makes
that one as his follow-through was pure there. 4-point lead for Team Wade with 12.5 seconds to go. And now Team LeBron will have to make something happen quickly. 2-possession game for them.
Well, a 3-point shot and a foul. You want to try to cause some contact, maybe? That's your best bet. Unless you want to extend it and start. I don't see them fouling here in this situation, going back and forth to free throws.
I'm not sure I'd want to count on that, but your math is correct. Could happen that way.
Hey, there are guys here that can draw contact. LeBron, Westbrook, Durant, Crawford. They all love to draw contact on those 3-point shots.
So Team LeBron comes back with Russell Westbrook, who's giving the business to Kevin Hart, the coach of Team Wade. Westbrook pushing away his Oklahoma City teammate James Harden, who's getting in his face a little bit.
Kevin Hart in their way. Coach, they're trying to play there.
Udonis Haslem wondering, is this allowed that the coach can actually get in the way of the player trying to inbound the ball?
Staring him down, Kevin
Team
Hart.
LeBron needed to make something happen quick. Here's Kevin Durant, Darrell Wright pressuring him. Kevin Durant kicks it to Russell Westbrook. Air ball misses. Chris Bosh lays it in. Team down by 2 with 3 seconds to go.
They got to stop the clock. They got to stop the clock.
Stop the clock.
They got to make it about 3.5. But it looks like
Udonis Haslem, the coach for Team LeBron, was trying to call a timeout. So we're trying to clear up the situation here. And here's the deal. Team LeBron trailing Team Wade 139-137. 4 seconds left in this game.
So got to go coast to coast here.
And Team LeBron with some full court pressure. And they fouled Dwayne Wade right away.
And the 2006 Finals MVP will go to the charity stripe to try to ice it with 2 free throws.
Once again,
The pressure's on in South Florida All-Star Classic.
Look at what happened the last time you said that.
I know.
You're lucky Gabrielle Union's in the crowd and not listening to the broadcast right now.
you helped out a very good cause.
And look at Jamal Crawford, no doubt trying to get in the air of Dwayne Wade. pretty
So's
obvious
Udonis
what he's
Haslem.
doing. Wait a minute. They're teammates and friends.
Not today. Not today.
All right, Dwayne Wade trying to line this one up. First one's on the way. It's good.
Ice in his veins, JB.
3-point advantage for Team Wade. One more, and that ought to do it. But we said that before.
Right. Again, they're going to try to run and gun to get a 3-point attempt. Wade wants him to fix the net.
And LeBron did.
Begrudgingly. Chris Paul's yelling they don't have any more timeouts
No
for
more
Team
timeouts
LeBron.
left for Team LeBron as they're trying to powwow here. And now Dwayne Wade is actually going in the huddle of Team LeBron, talking to Coach Udonis Haslem.
Dwayne Wade coming through here.
Yeah, he did. Got one more free throw to shoot. I feel like he's a field goal kicker they're trying to ice. The end of a football game.
Yeah. But it's been a lot of fun, and again, no one is left for the most part, and everyone's still standing. I mean, if you look at this crowd, they are all standing out in the stands. Certainly the folks down in the court can't stand because then no one else can see behind them. But the people in the stands, they're ready to go. They're amped up.
All right, here's Dwayne Wade. Second free throw on their way is good. And that ought to do it. His team leading by 4, 141-137 with 3 seconds to go. LeBron hoisted at half court, knocks it down as time runs out. What a way to end this terrific game. Team Wade 141, Team LeBron 140. And the fans on their feet appreciating every minute as we see the players high-fiving each other. Job well done. A lot of excitement. Spirited basketball. Well played. And this was a win-win for the South Florida community. So the final here in the South Florida All-Star Classic, Team Wade 141, Team LeBron 140. For the entire MyTV 33 crew and the CBSMiami.com crew, for George Sedano, I'm Jim Berry. Thanks so much for joining us. And George, we'll see you on CBS 4 News tonight at 11 o'clock.
In just a little while.
Have a great night, everybody.